We now invite students of color to come forward if they wish and share stories of mistreatment and isolation and harm on Guilford's campus as a speak out, and or add something to this list that we'll continue to add to and plan for in the coming weeks. Thank you.
When I think about that video that was posted the other day, I feel isolated, I feel silenced as a queer, Black, Hispanic woman. And I'm not sure that this institution supports me for who I am because I put in that work with Teresa. And it made it seem as though Guilford brought her here, and that pisses me off. No, we raised that fucking money. We worked so hard. And Guilford didn't realize that. Guilford didn't say, student leaders brought her here. And that small word, student leaders brought her here, means eons to me. And nobody said that. Nobody brought up the MED or the Bonner Scholars. Like, nobody recognizes us, and we do this fucking work. That's what kills me. I do so much work, and I'm never recognized. Is it because I'm not Black enough? Is it because I'm not Hispanic enough? It just, like, blows my mind that you guys don't notice that.
I identify as Latina and white. In this space, I identify with white privilege. And in my freshman year of college, I told, actually my sophomore year of college, I told one of my students I was TAing that I was majoring in geology. And she said I was so brave. And I wanted to know why she said that. And I wanted to know why she would call me brave for majoring in a science that I am passionate about. And today, to this day, I don't know whether it was my ethnic ambiguity or my gender, but I decided to find out why I could be considered brave. Today, women represent 57.5% of all undergraduate diplomas that are received, but only 50.5% are received for science and engineering. Today, about 45% of scientists in the United States are women, but 11% of those are African American women. How are we embracing or talking about where we are dividing our academia and where we are talking about, I'm tired of being brave or being called brave for doing something that I love.
And one of the demands was that teachers, faculty take diversity sessions or diversity training, understanding racism workshops. And I just wanted to say how much I think that that's needed. Being a minority at this school and going to classrooms with all white faces, especially history classes where we talk about slavery, we talk about my history, and having to be the only Black person in that class that has to defend myself every single class. That's hard, y'all. First of all, let me just say how hard it is for a Black woman to learn how to love herself and love her hair in a society that tells her not to. So to have a teacher tell me, oh, your hair's extra poofy today, like, thanks, but no thanks. Also, I've had teachers after presentations that I do tell me that I spoke so eloquently. Can I ask what that means? What am I supposed to sound like when I get up there? Like, what are you expecting?
I understand that just because students of color don't come up with no racist shit, don't mean racist shit ain't happening. These yik-yak threats, or whatever. Or whatever the fuck these people out here doing on yik-yak. I had a conversation with the administrator about how I felt that what shouldn't be taken seriously until it got overtly violent. I was wrong in that analysis. The fact of the matter is any type of racial comment, especially when they're calling for a KKK rally on my campus, is a threat to my life. Greensboro has an active KKK chapter, y'all. This ain't no fucking joke. Like I said, Brady's car got keyed. I don't play that shit. You're not about to key her car in terms to scare her into silence. You're not about to forget who she is because she doesn't fit your paradigm of what blackness is supposed to look like, which is what they addressed in Vinograd, that this white woman was in front of a Black Lives Matter event. So the fuck what? If she stands with me, then she stands with me, and if you don't, then you don't. The fuck?
I'm a black student athlete here, and I just want to speak from a black student athlete perspective. Coming here at Guilford, I was confused, you know. First thing that was told to me was, you know, it's diversity, you know, equality. So I'm thinking I'm going to be treated equally as everybody else. But that when I got here, that was a damn lie, to be honest with you. It's just the fact that I feel I can't speak to a white coach the way I can to a black coach. We have one black coach, and if a white coach is coming up to me asking me questions about things he can't relate to, how's he going to understand me? After I graduate with me, I still got to deal with life. So football isn't helping me. So you're trying to speak to me from a perspective that you can't understand. I just don't see how you can relate to me. And also, I'd like to speak on the number of students, black students, in terms of retention rate. We bring in, I think this year we had 136 guys on our roster. I was told that we bring in so many bodies for the simple fact we know that half of the freshman class, who are majority black, are not going to last throughout the first year. So, to me, that's the basic issue. I'm going to be completely understand. We're not trying to play a race card. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just being completely honest with you. This is the things that I see, the things that people don't understand, and people think it's a joke. And then
I wish that it hadn't come to this. But my God, am I glad that we're here. Those lists of demands are real. They're going to be presented, and there's a week. And if there's nothing done, then we'll be back. I graduate in May. I got all the time in the world. I'll be here. Because my Black Life Matters, Kedish's Black Life Matters, Holden's Black Lives Matter, Femi's Black Lives Matters, Naja's Black Lives Matter. All of us matter. And we're going to be here as students because I paid to go here. I will walk away from this institution with a Guilford College education and stamp and saying, hey, look, she got a college degree. She's worth some shit. So understand, it is my duty to make sure that this place becomes less racist.